the worm guard, and then we looked at a few sweeps. Just problem solve it tonight. So again, showed you different ways of getting into this. Just we'll go into that basic way again. So 2 hands on the lapel from that start position and bringing card towards me. Depends where this leg is. So this foot's coming over the hip. If it's further away, I'll hook it. If it's close, I'll push it back. But I use that movement to sit up and then I'll pass the lapel from my right underneath my leg, underneath Carl's leg, to my left, back onto my right. And I'm on my left side. Again, I'm not on my shoulder, I'm up on my elbow. And we showed you different sweeps and things that you can do from here. We're just going to look at problem solving this. Sometimes Carl can use his left hand and push my foot between his legs. This is quite good for him because now he's not carrying my weight. The whole thing about this worm guard was the weight of my leg over his hip caused him to bend over, and it's quite uncomfortable. So anytime he pushes my foot between his legs, we need ways of dealing with that. So let's take it back a step. So there's 5 things they can do. First one, if I feel his left hand going back to my foot, I'm just going to turn my toes outward. Probably can't see that, but that's all I'm doing there. Just turning my toe out. That's the first thing. Makes it kind of hard. Not impossible, but a little bit more difficult for Carl to stuff my legs. So that's the first thing we're looking at. I can turn my toe out. Another thing is if I have my leg threaded through too far, it gives them a massive lever to my leg. So sometimes I can put the sole of my foot on his thigh and have my foot turned out, which again can make it more difficult to push my foot between his legs. And what does he want to do? The second he pushes my foot between his legs, he wants to step over it. Perfect, take it back. So any time I start to feel him pushing between my legs, I can put in a double heaver hook. Okay, so this free leg just threads in deep, and I can make that hook. So if he tries to step over it now, it's a little bit more difficult, and then I'll thread my initial leg back over his hip. Okay. Fourth thing I can do is, if he's really persistent and trying to get this, I'll switch from worm guard to ringworm guard. So my right hand on the lapel, I switch back to my left hand, and I'm going back onto my right side. And now my right hand can find his sleeve. I can just pull this away, and then come back into worm guard again. So again on that, anytime he's pushing on that foot, I'll just switch my grips, come back to ringworm, and I'll look to find that sleeve, pull it away, and then I go back to worm guard. Last one is if I'm late and he actually stuffs my foot between his legs. So from there I'm really into the single leg X. He's giving me what I want, so I just move my hip back, bring my foot inside, and I'm up in the single leg X. And again, if I want to continue the drill, I'll use this to come back to worm guard, and then I can come back to worm guard again. So, recap, first one is I'm turning my toe out. Okay, makes it harder for me to push my leg in. Second one is I'll put the sole of my foot on his thigh rather than leaving it way past his thigh, which gives him a massive lever to my leg. I know he wants to step over it, so if I feel him pushing it down, I can thread in this hook. And again, we're going to look at when we get into the back takes from here. It'll be an easy back take from here. But for the sake of the drill, I'll just use it to re-get my foot again back over his hip. If he's persistent on trying to push this, I'm going to switch to ringworm guard. So my right hand grip is replaced with my left. I turn from my left hip back to my right. And now my free hand can find that sleeve and control it. And again, we're going to be looking at sweeps and things I can do from this position without actually going back to worm guard. But for the sake of the drill, I will. And the last one is if I'm late and he actually does stuff it there. Okay. It's no big deal. I just have to move my hips away, my leg just to the outside, and move my hip back, bring it inside, and I'm in the single leg X. And again, I don't even have to go back into worm guard. I can start to kick Carl down from here and start to attack. But for the sake of the drill, we'll just go back into worm guard. So there's 5 things I want to be playing with. You don't need to know all 5, but it'll give you choices that you could make.